Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with Rimworld. This is the first thing that I recorded in front of the camera since I was ill last week, and it went on for so much longer than I ever would have wanted. However, that did give me time to work on the big recap for Leon's Tale, which is returning this weekend, but we're not here for that. We are here for Rimworld. So we are going to continue. The fallout outside has passed, and the temperatures aren't too bad outside. We've managed to get a bit of a harvest here, and I actually do want to make sure that we get that in. Off camera, I have designated some more metal to be dug out, so I'm sure that is going to get done. I think Kevin is just getting a little bit of work done as well, which I'm more than happy about. I've also asked for a decent amount of power conduits and plumbing to be built throughout the place as well. We actually have our first radiator up and running over here, and it is working pretty well. It's actually, this is a somewhat impressive workshop now, and it's being kept nice and warm by this radiator, which I'm very happy with. 21 degrees, that's absolutely perfect. We can see that this is, okay, we're just below at the moment, and we only have 6.2 hours worth of fuel in here, so I would like to see some more fuel arrive there before long. I'm also, that's not so great. Okay, so there is a psychic drone off in the distance, which is disrupting the female members of our colony. It's going to be making them feeling pretty bad over the next few days, so we'll need to watch out for that and see that they are, not getting too hard done by here. Let's get this block out of here. What's this marble chunk just doing hanging out? We don't need that. No. Thank you, Spectra. Good job, my friend. Bring that on in. Bring it on in. Okay, well, the majority are going to be going to sleep very soon, I think, so we're just going to start fast-forwarding things. Everything seems to be okay, going okay there. Kevin is dropping down a decent amount of stuff here, and we can actually see that there is a refugee being chased. So, let's see. A VR designer. Interesting. Okay, so might have decent kind of crafting skills, potentially. So the designer is named James Jim Armstrong. He's calling us from nearby. He's being chased by the tribespeople from the Blue Hummingbird Tronolu. Yes, and we've dealt with Blue Hummingbird before. He's begging for safety, and he offers to join our colony. He is biologically 52 years old, so he is going to be getting chased by them, however, and we remember how many came last time, so we could be dealing with a very similar situation. However, they won't be armed like the raiders that we've been dealing with before, so I feel like we should be able to take this. So we are actually going to offer him safety. So Jim is on his way. He's running as fast as he can. He's got similar facial hair to Kevin, so we'll see if he is able to survive. Let's just very quickly, first of all, check out his character, see how he is. So he's trigger happy and a pessimist. He's incapable of dumb labor, but we can see that he's got pretty decent social skills, very good artistic skills, and actually he's pretty decent when it comes to intellectual and medical as well, but also growing. So, kind of fits in with us growing drugs. So Jim, we'll see if you manage to survive this or not, and we'll see what we're going to be dealing with when they arrive, because they will arrive in force, and he's really got to try and get some distance here. Red, oh shit, Red's out here as well. Is anyone else this far out? No, doesn't seem to be. Okay, so it's just Red that's in danger at the moment. Come on, Red, get back. Where are they? Usually they're like right hot on their tail, but so far they haven't actually arrived. I just realized I spat all over the microphone then. Apologies, microphone. It's very bad of me. Very, very bad. We've struck compacted machinery. Where? Oh, over here. And there we go. The raid is beginning. A group of tribespeople from the Blue Hummingbird tribe are attacking nearby. And let's see. It's going to take a second for it to... Whoa! Holy shit! Oh my god! Okay, yeah, I think we're pretty wealthy now. I think we're a pretty wealthy tribe, and wow, they are coming out in force, and we've even got Jesus from The Walking Dead here. God damn. Okay, well, okay, so they've come pretty well equipped. Yeah, we need to get back to base, and we need to get back to base ASAP. Okay, so we are still paused, that's good. So Red's out here, but I could also see Mr. Seabass is out with his plethora of animals, which, maybe it's not so good that they're following him right now, so let's go ahead and just make sure that they're going to be heading back. So Animal Area 1, that's fine, but Animal Area 1 is essentially everything right? Oh no, hang on, wait. Oh, they're following him outside because they can. Okay, so we want everyone to come back inside. So because they're coming this way here, I'm assuming they're probably going to come straight across this way, which is a little unfortunate for us. I'm thinking maybe I need to put gates on the bridge to stop people from coming through. It's something that I probably should have done obviously before this, because what they're going to try and do now is just walk straight across, and that's not so ideal for us. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Look, for the time being, we'll just restrict everyone onto siege. I think that's fine. And let's just have a look. We need to change what our siege mode is currently. So let's just go to our zone and areas, and we're going to expand the siege to include these zones here, because we want to make sure that we're actually able to utilize these kind of like little shooting setups that I've constructed for them. So we'll let them kind of go right up to the edge on each of those. And I think I'm going to remove that one little misclick that I did. So let's go siege, and we'll just remove that bit there. Okay, so let's see. Double checking. They're all on siege. Okay, so they should be heading back now. Elliot is inside. That's good. Okay, Spectra. Mr. Seabass is heading back as well. He's not the fastest, but he'll be able to get back. Let's mark that for mining while we see it. Red is going to get back. I think Red is yeah, she's in the most danger right now. Although in saying that, Jim is kind of taking the long way back. Jim, you are restricted as well. Okay, good. Actually, Jim, what was your shooting? I don't remember it being very good. No, it's terrible. You're an atrocious shooter, but he's not incapable of violence. He can be violent when he needs to. And I'm almost considering giving him grenades, because, you know, what the hell? Let's see if he can do it in time. He's going to come back through here, so there is a chance he might be able to get those. Let's see how we're doing power-wise at the moment. Oh, we're going to be fine. We are going to be absolutely fine. So, with that being said, let's go ahead, get these defenses online, and we want to make sure that they all turn on. So, yeah, nearly all of them turned on. We've just got, oh, hang on, maybe it's just a delayed reaction. Although in saying that, there are so many different connections here that they could possibly be connecting to. Yes, there we go. It is now connected. Good, good, good. All the animals are getting back inside as well. Jim is making pretty good headway. They're going to be slowed down ever so slightly, but they are going to be coming through here. So what I need to try and remember to do is put a gate on that, because that's going to force them to come around this way. And you know what? If we put a gate here as well, where there's a door, it will force them to go through this tunnel, because that is open. So they're going to be degraded by all the bodies, and it gives a good chance for these turrets to really rip into them. So that's something for me to think about well, if and when we survive this raid. I'm gonna say when. Oh, Jim, you've chosen a frickin' terrible path there, mate. Look, I'm just gonna control you, because that is just, what the hell were you thinking? Sometimes they try and take the most direct path, and it just does not work out in the slightest. So, Jim, we're going to get to come back over here. Red, you are making your way back now as well. That's good. And they are going to arrive momentarily, and pretty much all hell is going to break loose. So we're going to get Red to stand up here. Mr. Seabass is naked. Oh, he's having a bath. How nice. You know what? I'm tempted to let the others just wait for now. Let them rest. And just see how things go. Okay, so they've kind of split up a little bit here. Now, we are probably going to lose a few turrets here. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Well done, turrets. Good start. Okay, so they are going to be slowed coming across this river. So that gives a good chance for the turrets to start to try and take down some of these melee characters. We've already taken down 3 of them. It's looking good. That's going to explode. Hopefully someone's nearby. Oh, yes, and Trado was. Okay, so this is kind of the good thing, is that when these turrets, when they die, they really do go up in a very violent fashion, and that is actually helping us out here by taking down a decent majority of them. Although, however, we did lose one very close to our base there, which is kind of less than ideal. However, we are decimating their numbers so far. Our defenses are getting damaged though, and they are going to they're going to find their way through very, very soon. So what we need to do is get the others ready to come and fight. So we are actually going to have to wake everyone up now, get them up here. Kevin, I did wake you. No, I haven't yet. So Kevin, let's get you out here as well. We don't actually have anything super long ranged at the moment. We should be able to take down Lion here. Oh, come on, there we go. And I've noticed that we actually have a decent number of these folks here that are still alive. I sounded way too enthusiastic about that then. That's terrible. Okay, alright, so let's see. He's going to have great range on us, unfortunately, so there's not too much we can do there. But Red might be able to get a shot off with her minigun here. Let's see if she can. Okay, yeah, she's peppering them with a few shots there, but that turret is going to go down pretty soon, unfortunately. Kevin, do you have anything there yet? Let's just check out his range real quick. Okay, so he's very close. He is going to be able to shoot very soon. We're going to get Elliot sticking his head out of there as well. So it looks like that is going to blow. I'm imagining by now it looks like we've taken care of all of the melee characters. It looks like we're just going to be dealing with the range now. So we do need to still be careful with that though. So I don't want to be overzealous. So we're going to pull Red back. And I think I am going to allow Jim to fire at them here. And by fire at them, I mean throw a grenade out. Red, I'm a little concerned about her being there, so let's go ahead and shift her real quick. Jim, oh dear Jim, oh dear Jim. He threw a grenade. Okay, he actually got it really close to him there. Oh Jim, mate, you got hit pretty hard. But they're fleeing. They are fleeing, and that's the good news. So he got stabbed there. Jim, you did a solid job, my friend. Great work. You know what? I only just realized now, we have not set up a medical area for us in the slightest. And we actually don't have a room for Jim at all to use. So we're gonna have to steal a bed momentarily because he is injured. No one else got injured from this fight somehow. So that's cool. Let's see. Wildfire is currently awake at the moment. So Wildfire, unfortunately, we are going to give your bed up to Jim. So Jim, I need you to come over here and I need you to rest until healed. Let's see, he's going to bleed out in 23 hours, so it's not so bad. So what we're going to ask is that he just receives doctor's treatment. I don't think he needs any extra care as of yet. Yeah, okay, so that grenade was kind of good. Let's see if we can get black here though. Oh, yes, well done, well done. Okay, so we have a number of people out here that are still alive that we are going to want to capture. The first being Caro over here. And what we're going to have to do is just chuck down a whole heap of sleeping areas. So let's just go through to furniture and sleeping spot, and we want to just chuck down a whole heap in here. It's not going to be a good scenario, it's not going to be a good place for them to be in, but we aren't trying to take care of them here. No, we are going to be doing something quite different with them. So Spectra, let's see. We want you, Spectra, to go ahead and capture Caro over here. Looks like we've got two people still alive over here as well. So I want you to... Oh no, he's dead. She's dead. Okay. Another dead. Okay, looks like we've got one alive over here. Elliot, let's go ahead and capture that one there. Essentially, we want everyone to be jumping in here. So Squid, who is Jesus, I think, we're going to go ahead and capture him. Wildfire, let's see. Wildfire, okay, you're still alive. We'll go ahead and capture Trado. So we've got a few people there that we're going to be capturing. Hopefully we're going to be able to save them. They're probably not in great condition. We just need to treat them, essentially, as soon as we get them in there, just need to get them really, really basic treatment. We're not going to be using any medicine on them at all, but we do need them to have that treatment. And I'm not going to forget about Jim, and I've just realized now that we have actually run out of wood down there, so something that I'm going to need to pay attention to. And actually, Jim is going to receive treatment first. Yes, he is going to receive treatment first. I'm going to be sure of it. So Spectra, we're going to steal right away, and we're going to ask Spectra to prioritize tending Jim instead. Now, Caro, we are going to go to your prisoner tab there, and we're going to turn off medical... no, just doctor treatment. There we go. That's what we're after. And when the others arrive, we're going to do the exact same thing, because we don't want to be using medicine on them for that. We want to be using medicine on them to harvest their organs. And unfortunately, we are going to have to use a decent amount of medicine to be able to do that. What I'm hoping is that we are just going to be able to keep them alive. And, yeah. So Caro is suffering from an extreme illness, so Spectra is going to be jumping in and taking care of that as fast as he can. Unfortunately, Elliot isn't super quick. Wildfire has got the other one coming back. Is that all we've got? Just 3. Might be, unfortunately. Might be it. Yeah. Something else that we need to do is that as soon as Caro has been treated, we need to make sure that we strip them, because... left arm torn off. Oh, death in 1.8 hours. So it's really, you really need to be quick here. 9.9, so it's not as bad for squid. Let's just check him out real quick. He's very good at shooting, and he's great when it comes to melee. He's a hard worker. He's incapable of carrying, but he's got a green thumb. Like, he's actually a really decent character, but we have a decent amount right now, and I don't want to put Jim in that awkward position. So let's see. Elliot, you are still making your way back here. Who else do I have that can help us out in the doctoring department? Tifa or Tifa? Tifa? We went for Tifa? Tifa. I think I went for Tifa in the end. Let's see if we can prioritize treating Squid over here. Actually, strip him first if you could. That would be great. Okay, and we'll prioritize tending him. Oh, no. Did I change it? I didn't, but she's not using any medicine. So let's just stop her real quick and then ask her to tend again. Okay. All right, Elliot, let's see. All right, and we need to go to prisoner and change that there. And we'll just get him to do this again. Already doctoring. Good. So Lion is receiving treatment. Let's check out Lion real quick. Lion isn't super great. She's young though, which means that she has a chance to... Oh, she's a nudist, and now she's nude, so she'll be happy at least. But it looks like we are going to be able to save them for the most part, and Wildfire is the last one in, bringing in Trado over here. Let's make sure that we take those cloves as well, just because otherwise we can't use them. All of these toques here, we're going to be able to use those toques. They don't belong to dead people because we took them off them before they died. So Trado, we're going to go to you, and we're just going to be giving you regular treatment. Death in 1.8 hours, so we don't really need to worry about treating any of those wounds, and it looks like Caro has, for the time being, been saved. So we'll see what happens there. We're going to make sure that we let everyone have a good rest, and Spectra needed to go and wash all of that blood off, and I do not blame him. I won't be surprised if they just pick up their cloves here, so I'm half tempted to just go and haul them. I mean, like, that's an amazing quality toque. We want to have that hauled urgently out of there. Yeah, so let's see. Jim, did you actually receive treatment? You did. Okay, so that's good. So Jim is going to recover. He's going to make it, and so are we. We managed to survive, and that's the main thing. Pretty decent raid, all things considered. They've messed up our defenses big time, and we are super weak now because of that, so we need to go back through here, and I need to place down all these turrets once again, and I need to actually kind of try and remember where they were, and I think we had one there. We obviously had one here, and I believe we had one over here as well. Let's go for that position there. Okay, alright, so that's that. Obviously we had one here. I feel like this might be a little bit overkill. No, you can never have too many. You can never have too many. And we actually want to make sure that we're chucking down at the same time those power cables underneath of them, which have probably been destroyed in the explosions, because we need to obviously be able to turn them on and off very easily, and that's going to allow us to do that. Let's get that power cable connected as well. So that's I need to make sure that actually happens, because they can get distracted. We know that happens. I will ask them to do a few other bits and pieces though at the same time, so I'm hoping it doesn't screw them up too much. So what I want to do here is go into structure. I want to build some more fences. I'm trying to remember where our fences are. I thought they were under structure, but they're not. Fences. There's a tab called fences, Rykon. I don't know if you've seen that. Okay, there we go. So that will re-fence that area there. Okay, so did I actually destroy those doors? Or did I've just been leaving those doors open, so apparently I need to rebuild these doors over here. I completely forgot that those doors had been destroyed at some point. I don't remember that point, but it's happened at some point. So I need to come into here, and we need to go for slate blocks, and that should do it. Squid is no longer incapable of walking. Okay, so he's going to be back on his feet. We need to go over here as well, same kind of deal, and just chuck some doors there. We don't have a lot of wood right now, so I'm wondering whether or not using something like all of this, let's just use all the slate that we've got down there. So we want to go to slate blocks, and we want to build a wall across here, I believe. Yeah, what's going to be the best point? Could be just that there. And we'll just have one slate door in there. So it's going to force them to kind of go through that area over there. I'm not going to worry about walling that off, but I think walling that area off is going to be definitely beneficial to us. Luckily, we didn't lose anything around here. I think the embrasures actually worked pretty well. We did lose some traps though, so let's see if we can just build a copy of those over there. I don't know if we will have the blocks necessary to be able to do that, but we'll wait and see. And ideally, we are going to get Elliot or one of the others to do the operations to harvest whatever they can from them, because I don't see them making it in here long term, and the longer that we have them in here, the more resources they're going to be consuming. So we want to make sure we're kind of quick about this. So I think we're probably going to go for Kara first, because Kara was in the worst condition out of everyone. So if I'm coming into the health here, we want to go to operations, and we want to start, let's see, harvest jaw. We should be able to do that without losing too much. But the thing is, we're using medicine to be able to do it. And that's the kind of trouble here, is that we actually don't have a lot on hand, do we? Herbal medicine. We've only got 2. So that's kind of boned us, really. What I might need to do is just see if there is anything else I can harvest out here. Unfortunately, most of it will be gone because of the cold and because of the nuclear fallout we were dealing with for such a long time. Although there is some here, so what I might be able to do is just go select similar and just kind of drag across the map. Okay, 55. Holy shit. Harvest. Right, well, that will take a while for them to be able to do that, but it's out here. It most certainly is. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get something out of that. I might leave some of the operations on hold for now, because they are going to heal up. What I might need to do, and this will piss people off, is that I might need to try and butcher. So if I come over here, we're going to allow meat to drop into here, and we want to allow human meat. Okay. If I could get Elliot to do the actual butchering, then it might be okay. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% on that. So we want to go and chuck him on 4 so that we can actually allow him to do it. And once he's awake, I'm going to ask him to butcher one of the humans. So let's just go add Bill, butcher creature. I don't know if I can limit that to just Elliot though. So what I could do to do this, go human corpses, and once I see what his skill is in cooking, which I don't think it's super high. What is it? 5. So I would just make sure that this Bill here is associated with 5. So you need to have a cooking skill of 5. If you don't, then you can't do this task. So I think that might work. And I'm only asking them to do it once. And fingers crossed we won't have any issues there. Although in saying that, there probably is someone else here that has cooking of 5. Maybe not. We might get lucky. Yes. Okay, we're lucky. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to make sure that Elliot does that. It means that they will have something to eat. However, it will be their comrades. So not super nice. Okay, so what is the severe illness they're dealing with here? Okay, so it's just extreme blood loss over there. Kara and Trado. So let's just check out Trado real quick. Okay. Oh, Trado hasn't been treated. Shit. Okay, apologies. Kevin, can you help out, my friend? Go ahead and trade. Trade? Tend. Trade. No interaction is good. I don't want any food to be brought to them. Okay, alright, disease infection. So Caro has got that. So Caro is going to be the first person to actually major break risk. Jim? Okay, Jim, have you been... Okay, you've been treated too, but you're just not getting fed, I think. So I might ask Kevin to see if he can help out with that. Looks like Red is... looks like Red was changing a few things. Oh, poor Wildfire has slept on the floor because, Jim has been taking up the bed. Jim, I will give a name if he is able to kind of survive the injury that he got. I don't want to jump the gun on that one. Oh, he's got a little bedpan there. Okay, so let's see. Kevin, can I get you... So you're feeding a simple meal to Trado. Why are you doing that? Why are they receiving... Okay, so I think what it is they're still receiving treatment because they can't feed themselves, so food is being brought to them. So I think that's why that's happening. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh no, that is not good. That is literally the worst thing that could happen. We were not prepared for that at all, in the slightest. Oh shit. Yeah, we are not ready for that. That is not good. Really, really not good. We have no turrets up. No turrets running. Most of our defenses are gone. They're going to be coming straight across the river at us. They are going to be attempting, I think, perhaps to go through this one here, where there are no traps currently, so we won't be able to cheese them in that regard. We may be able to tempt them to come across to here, but they do seem to be well armed. And they are. Shotguns, survival rifles, bolt rifles. Yeah. Oh, and we've got sniper rifles as well. Yeah, they definitely came prepared. So I imagine the shadow alligators perhaps knew that that raid was going to happen. Maybe they even helped Jim escape so that he would run here and that we would be weakened by the hummingbirds. Perhaps they're that smart. Maybe not. Who knows? But regardless, they are here and they mean business. But I don't know if my heart can take it doing the 2 raids in one episode. We are in recovery mode right now. We have a lot of people in here that we're wanting to harvest, and we're only going to be able to do that if we survive. I'm going to need to plan this out very, very carefully, and that, guys and gals, will be in the next episode. I know we were slightly shorter today, and I apologize for that, but I hope you enjoyed the raid regardless. We managed to survive, but you know, our defenses were destroyed in the process. Not good for us at all. Perhaps I need to start putting traps around them so that if melee characters run up towards them, they'll get owned. But that's a lesson that you just learn through these things, and we'll see if Shadehill is able to survive. But guys and gals, like I said, that will be in the next episode. Thank you all for joining me. I have been Rykon, you have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.